Boy, oh boy, can you tell there's a new puppy in the house. She thinks this is where she's supposed to go lay. And she's tried carrying her treats over there and they fall in between the slats. And then that leaves me to having to push the island away in order to retrieve the treat. I made a rhyme. I'm doing that here recently, but I love rhyming. You all have not seen that side of me. She just pulled her blankie out of her kennel here, and I assume she thinks she needs to drag it around. However, I will have to pull her out from behind there because she may grab a cord and think it's okay to chew the cord. Come here, girl. Come here. Come here, girl. Your blankie goes in your kennel. Our house, like I said, definitely you can tell there's a puppy in the house. The floors are getting dirty. The furniture is getting quite dusty and nasty. I wanted this week to spend with her doing nothing but bonding and keeping a very close eye on her. I think she's pretty much getting the hang of potty time goes outside. She's having a couple of pee accidents here and there. But the other potty she is taking outdoors, either to that very back tree, way back there to the property. She carried Ken out almost to the entrance of the woods. I don't know if I've ever walked through the woods with you all. I'll have to do that through the entrance that we have into the woods. Our little secret entrance to the wood, I should say. And she likes to go potty back there to the very back of those two trees, or right next to the water. The back is our creek. The side is the river here. And boy, does she think she's the princess. And that light, of course, is unplugged. Isn't that the way it works? Loves to play ball. Looking forward to her getting a fence up so she can play ball the way she wants to run after it. And I can't find a dad tootin' light switch to turn the light on. And now she's in her house. I tried turning that light on over there, but I guess I have to walk over to the other side. She's still not eating breakfast yet. I guess, like with our other dogs, when we have when I would free feed, they'll just eat when they're ready. However, we are going to look at some foods and probably look into putting her on Science Diet, what we had the other dogs on, except for, I think Bella was on Science Diet, prescribed RX, that's what it was called. Because obviously, maybe she's having too many fillers in what we're giving her now. Because she is pooing a lot. I know she'll poo with me 3 or 4 times before late afternoon or early evening. And then she poos with Ken a couple times. So she's pooing a lot. So we're thinking maybe we need to look in and talk to her vet about putting her on something different. Maybe it has too many fillers in it. She is just definitely not wanting to be on camera here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Need to go potty? Yep, she wants to go outside. You want to go outside? Good girl. I do believe she's a peeing and pooping machine. Good grief, can that girl go potty? So yeah, we're gonna have to look into her food and make sure she's not getting too many fillers. Or whatever it is that's causing her to go potty so much. You wanna go upstairs? Huh? You can go, oh goodness, excuse me. You wanna go upstairs? I gotta put the clothes in the dryer first. Let's put the clothes in the dryer first. She's like, no, I'm going upstairs. I call her my little jackal. For some reason she reminds me of a jackal. And then Ken calls her Dingo. And then sometimes I call her Dingleberry. Yes, I know what that is. If I even keep that in. But they are from dingoes. That's why she looks like a dingo. I was able to get the kitchen cleaned up. The counters cleaned up today. And her bowl's cleaned up. She ate everything that's down here. She still has some upstairs in her bowl. And I'll wash those out. And I'll go ahead and get those ready for her in the morning. And fill those up. And I like to go ahead and switch the dates over. It's supposed to rain a lot this weekend, but I may just do a light cleaning to the floor. When I ran the cordless vac today, oh boy, was she ever trying to herd the cordless vac. It was quite funny. So it looks like vacuuming might be a little bit of extra work with a Soapy girl in the house, and I'm finding myself calling her Soapy Suds. So I have a feeling that's going to be her nickname for me, Soapy Suds. And I wanted to share these with you before it got too dark out here. And look, everything is getting green. I just love seeing everything wake back up and have all the new life in it. These are the domestic daylilies, and they're turning yellow there. I don't know if that was from the real hard frost freeze we had, or maybe they've not been getting enough water. We do need some rain, so I will be welcoming the rain. And I've not been out here all week, so things are kind of getting behind. Yeah, that yellow tip there, that was due to that freeze we had. And then when I put the pine needles down, I just laid it down on top of the plant so the plants would just shoot up or come up through that. I was trying to protect it from any more frost or freezes. But you can see some of the damage from that freeze. And I just went ahead and cut these all the way back this year. These 2 roses on each side. It's a real pretty peachy coral, very pretty rose. But they are climbing roses, but I went ahead and just cut them back this year because they looked pretty stressed out. So just give them a fresh start. And these are like crimson red lilies. They are gorgeous when they bloom. And I had planned on replacing these little solar lights this year, but these are the flowers I was talking about. They're wildflowers. They came from out of the woods, and we have a lot of those wild daylilies out there too, the orange flowers. But I almost waited too late to share them with you. Hopefully you can kind of get a peek at what they looked like. Hopefully we'll get that up soon and put back together and running. The fountain there. And this is the other bunch, and they just keep multiplying each new spring. And I see I've got some weeds to pull and another tree to pull. Boy, that thing has shot up just in a week's time. Good grief. So everything's filling out, and these are the ones that I can cut back 2 or 3 times in the year, and they just keep coming back. And that need to actually be split, because you can see how thick they are. Waiting for this lilac bush to put off its delicious scent. Yeah, I've got lots of weeding to do. We got our first bed on the fence today. Got to get that up. Got to. And we're hoping to have it up by the middle of the month. For Sophie girl, because she's got to run hard. She's got to run fast and hard. And the guy that gave us the bid today, he said that's quite a bit of fence you all are looking to do. But she's got to have a room. Look at this. They're just popping with blooms. I'm thinking it has been about 2 weeks that I did all the fertilizing. And I will be preparing to do that again, so I need to order some because I end up using 4 bags of fertilizer a couple weeks ago. And I typically go through about 3, 4, sometimes maybe even 5. And this I like to water. If it don't rain tomorrow, we've got a really high % chance of it to rain. It needs to get watered over in here because you can see how thick they are. They are just too thick now, actually. But you can see where the blooms are trying to get ready to burst and come forth. And this tree's going to be needing a good trim. And as you can see, we still don't even have the patio furniture out. Ken's down in his back right now. So hopefully we will get it out and get it painted and set up before August, September, October. No, seriously, hopefully soon. But everything's just really greening up. And I take a mini walks a day now with that Sophie girl. You gotta stay healthy and fit to bring new puppies in the home, huh? Especially active puppies. Well, all puppies are active, but Healer, goodness, has everything just popped out. Like I said, I've not even been out here much this week, if at all, because I've been with Sophie girl. And while Ken's in there with her, I thought I'd step out here and take a look around at what's going on. I had just brought her out to go potty. I don't think these are gonna really come back this year, or they're really struggling. I'm not sure what's going on. Those have not been trimmed up yet. They need to be trimmed up because you can see the new and the brighter green stuff there in the middle. All this stuff needs to be trimmed off, and these need to be lopped off as well. Everything just needs a really good trimming up. But I knew that 2 weeks ago when I was cleaning these beds out and preparing them for the pine needles. Yeah, that hard freeze, this last hard freeze, kind of yellowed up the tips of a lot of the plants here. So that's what's going on out here. And all that's black-eyed Susans. And these monkey grasses, you can actually trim them up and trim them up and trim them up, and they'll just keep on putting out. Very forgiving plant if you're looking for a forgiving plant for filler or to line sidewalks or beds. Monkey grass, that's what I would suggest. Monkey grasses. So now that I've taken my little walk on the wild side, or is that the outside? I'm just seeing where I need to get out here, and it's just making me anxious to get out here. And then of course when we get the fence put in, she will be able to run free in there with me, and I can work the yard with her outside with me, getting her exercise in as well as me getting my exercise in and my dirt therapy on. We still have our little Maltese there. We're gonna have to get a little Healer now too. We're doing a lot of edumacating on Healers. Yes, you should do your educating on the breed dog you're bringing in your home before you bring it in. My daughter and son-in-law have had Healers for several years now. And then we lived in one house. I thought it was a Healer that would come over and visit the kids and just love hanging out on our house and our back deck, playing with the kids, because the kids would play with her. Not taking our seat back down to the crick yet. You can tell when Mama Dawn has not been out here doing her daily work. And then there's those two plants coming in this way. Purple coneflowers. I think maybe some daisies, Gerber daisies. A lot of black-eyed Susans are going to come up in here. Matter of fact, they will actually take over this rose bush. And I've lost one of these slats here. This is my mother's bench, and I've repainted a couple times, and you can see it needs to be repainted again. And one of the slats need to be replaced. I bet we lost it in the last real bad flood. I'm just glad that we didn't lose the bench, because the bench was actually down there. And I think it did wash it up a little bit over here, but we went out and had picked it up and brought it back up closer to the house. And that's when I decided we'll just put it up here close to the house in case another flood were to come in, because the next time it might just take it out. And Ken's blackberry bush is putting off those pretty white flowers. I'm gonna mosey myself back in here since he's on dog duty and I'm free. Here comes Sophie girl. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I said you were on dog duty. Now he's gonna really go on dog duty. Duty. What are you doing?
Go potty.
You need to go potty. Did you get the treats? Okay. See how good she is on that lead? Good girl. Go potty.
Sit.
She's chomping at something. Ken says she likes lightning bugs. Well, can't get her face, only her backside.
And dandelions.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it might be a frog. She had gotten a frog in her mouth last night and it freaked me out. And I'm like, it's in her mouth, it's in her mouth, get it out of her mouth. The frog slayer. We have a red wasp in the house right now and I'm wishing it would come down enough to where we could get it before it ends up falling down and she will get it. You ready to go watch Live PD? Are you ready to go watch TV? Huh? Ready to go watch TV? Come on. Come on. Come on. Let me take the drink first. Well, that was fast. Come on, let's go upstairs. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come. Go, 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 go. There you go. You gotta turn around and go. You gotta turn around and go. I'm here. Go, 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 go. One more step. One more step. Come on. She said you do it first. Sure, you let me be the sucker first. Who's still in my chair? Who's still in my chair?
She wants to be the queen.
No, she has to be the princess.
She wants to be the queen.
I'm the queen. I'm the queen of this castle. Are you looking pretty? Hey, Dingo. Hey, Dingo. Soapy suds. Soapy suds. How do you like this? Oh my gosh. How you like? Ken went to pick up our groceries that were ordered last night. He took Sophie Girl with him, so that gives me a few minutes to get some things done. I'm hoping to use this time wisely and put myself into it, getting things done. So being that she's gone for a ride, we want her used to rides in the truck or the car, so she doesn't have a lot of anxiety, if any anxiety, if we continue to work with her about rides. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put our bed sheets back on. Get that done without her being underfoot. Try to turn this off one-handed, this dryer. And I might even try to run the vacuum in our bedroom. I quickly found out yesterday that she's not afraid of the vacuum whatsoever. As a matter of fact, she nips at it, trying to herd it back into its corral, which is on the charger over in the corner. So yay. I'm gonna get these bed sheets put on, get my bed made, get this carpet vacuumed up, and maybe run the cordless vac over the wood floors here. See what I can get done and how fast I can get it done. Yucky, cloudy, rainy day here in the hills of Tennessee. Let's see what the temp is doing. 65 and it's muggy. 65 and muggy, yucky, humid. I used to say human. And there's some turkeys walking out in the field there. And taking her out in this is not a lot of fun, but you gotta keep up your work. Look at that turkey there. Just strutting its little stuff there. That's a female. Out there by the woods. So she's probably been walking through the backyard here. But I don't see her friend around. It's just rainy, but we needed the rain. Yay. The plants are saying thank you for the rain. The purple flowers over there. The birds are saying thank you for the rain. I can tell we have a dog in the house again. Treats. And she's not really crazy about these treats. Now the training treats, she loves. These hard biscuit treats, she's not that crazy about it. Eat, play, and love. And it has a little paw on it. I picked that up over the weekend at PetSmart while she was being bathed and all dogged up. And that's her treats in there, her training treats. Yup. Gonna get this done. Gonna. I'm going to get this done. And I'll be back just like snap, just like that. Bam, just like that. It's done. Dirty sheets off, clean sheets on. Bed made. However, it's almost 10 o'clock. My bed's just now getting made, but that is really going to be all right, right. I ran the cordless vac over the hardwood floors like really super fast. And then I did run the upright over the rug here like really fast. And I took a dry cloth to just the tops of the furniture. I basically just dusted dust around. That's what I did. But it feels better than it did before I started. It feels better now than it was before I started. And I just knocked the dust off the lamp, the top of the furniture over here. Same thing over there. A tip, if I could offer you all, how to keep your bathrooms looking semi sort of fresh every day. One of the things that I do each time after I use the sink and wash my hands or brush my teeth, I always dry the sink out. I get a clean cloth, dry the sink out, and dry the top down. And if I'm freshening it up for the day, I like to empty the garbage out, and that just helps it feel like it's a little bit cleaner than if my garbage was overflowing, had toothpaste and whatever yuck in the sink. That just helps me to feel like it's a little bit cleaner. So go up and collect that load of laundry I've already folded, get that put away. My stepson used to say when he was little, do you need help or can I help you float the towels? So I always remember that, and I'll always remember that, can I help you float the towels? That's the towels that have gotten folded. Kind of messy up here, but this room is well loved right now. A lot of love going into this room right now. So I'll just take these on downstairs, start getting them put away. Now I'm gonna get those put away, just like that. Okay, I got what I wanted to get done in here while they were picking up the groceries. Clothes put away, basket empty, waiting for next load. Knocked the handle off of one of his drawers. I'll get that put on in a little bit. I have to go get my tools, my screwdriver. I'm gonna shut this door behind me so she has no idea what's behind this closed door yet, and I don't want her to know. And then I'll open the bonus room door that tells her, hey, it's okay to go upstairs. I went ahead and grabbed her sheet that I told you I'd dry her off with for when she comes in out of the garage, because I'm sure he'll take her out to potty before he lets her come in. And empty the sink out. Getting my dishwasher put in this weekend. Yay! However, it's not been bad washing dishes by hand. Not been bad at all. I do the same thing with my sink in here. I clean it out, wipe the counters down and everything down when I'm through with it. In the bathroom, I also wipe the faucets down. Anything that looked yucky, I just keep it all wiped down. Or faucets, spigots, anything that can get yucky, I wipe it down and keep it wiped down. Turn some lights off. And when he gets back with the groceries, I will help him bring them in and I will start putting them away. Oh, enjoy. I put back in. I did a good bleach load last night. This is clean. It can get put away. And I think I'm gonna put this battery on the charger and let it start charging. Yep, just like a Bella. She thinks this down here is created and made for her. And she thinks she's the princess, so I have to keep wiping it off from her little wet paw prints. But you have to be prepared to make some adjustments in your home when you're bringing in any new animal. And the responsibilities that go with it. Just be sure you're committed for the responsibilities in the long haul of the pup's, the fur baby's life. I won't get on a soapbox here, but sometimes I think we bring animals in our house and we have high expectations. They're gonna be everything in a bag of Skittles, and we find out just how hard it can be during those puppy stages, adolescence, older adolescents, and then all the stuff that comes with having the joy of having a puppy in your home. There also comes the trying times, and I feel like that's when we sort of give up on the dog or the cat or the pet. We give up on the pet because we realized it's a lot more work and financially strapping, and you have to make some adjustments to your home and to your life and to every aspect of it, and then we find we want to put the dog off on someone else. I completely understand, trust me, I completely understand. So if that could be another tip from me today, really search your heart and search your thoughts. Go outside of all the cuddles and snuggles with a dog before you take it in and realize the responsibility and the commitment that goes into bringing a pet into your home, and go from there. She was helping earlier.
Now she's finding something else.
Now she's just grabbing something, see what she can run off with. And yes, he's using my tools. They're mine. He does that quite often.
Because it's right here handy.
Because it's right here handy.
Oh, yeah, just take the whole blanket. I'm trying to.
She thinks you're playing with her.
She thinks she's gonna wire it up for me, I guess.
Sorry, I hit a button on the... I hit it on here.
Oh, I was like, if you hit one on the dishwasher, I'm in trouble.
Nope, no ma'am.
That means I don't have the power off.
Alright.
Alright, I gotta find a plug for that, because we can't have that.
I think I hit it on the refrigerator.
Yeah, that's what happened.
She's coming around. She's coming around.
The mountain. Alright.
I'm just trying to help.
Yeah, there she is.
She actually was literally trying to digest the instructions. She was educating herself by digesting it. And now she's going to use my pink tools. Oh, is it for me? Is it for me? Is it for me? Is it mine? Is it mine? Nappy time. Nappy time. It's installed and actually running, but not washing dishes. I don't know what he's put it on, just to see if it would work. He turned something on. Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
You demand. I'm not showing crack. Because we all know crack
Kills.
Yep. Now to pull the plastic off and run my first load.